Hello there, Sarah from 17 once again, introducing you to some little fun that I'm going to be having in a nice live commentary session on Modern Warfare 3. So, I've already got my guide up, I've already got a bunch of multiplayer stuff up, but I haven't done anything with the Spec Ops. I intend to do guides to the stuff, but this is not going to be one of those. This is just going to be me messing about on one of these survival maps. So if you've never played it, this will be kind of interesting to you, but if you have played it, you'll know pretty much what I'm doing, and I'm just going to have some fun with it. So it's going to be solo play, as I've mentioned, and it's going to be on survival. And I'm not going to pick anything too ridiculous, because what I'm intending to do is I'm intending to mess around with the guns and things like that. I don't know what map I'm going to do it on, but as you can see, I don't have that many high wave numbers. I've done them all solo. I did it so that I could get the 15 on every wave achievement. The highest I've actually been is 30 on Dome, and that was solo. I was getting my ass kicked. It gets a little bit stupid towards the end, but I'm probably going to run Resistance, because it's the first map, and I could, if this, gets a lot of views, if everybody likes it and is interested in this kind of shit, I'll do one on every map. But I am going to be doing a quick tip series for people, because I've got a couple of tips to get to wave 15 on all the maps, on solo, if you don't have a friend to do it with you at the time. It'll obviously be a lot easier if you do have company, but it can be done on your own. I proved that. But here we are anyway. So this is Resistance. This is me starting off with the 5.7, and I think I'm going to use nothing but the shotgun, the model that I'm going to get off of this fella here. So there we go. And I'm just going to see how far I can get messing about with this shotgun and just have some fun with it, because it is a fun and useful shotgun. If you've never used it, it's super useful. Stab! And just be silly, really. Have an excuse to be silly on Modern Warfare 3 and not get angry, because if you're like me with the multiplayer, I get mad a lot. I get mad all the time. Doesn't take a genius to figure that out. I'm a pretty angry guy. I just can't really help it. I don't even know why I get like I do. I just turn into the Hulk when I play. Oh, that guy took a hit. That guy took... Whoa! Hit markers galore. Can I lay down and get him? Yes, I can. Whoa. Whoa. Kalelimo! Get out, boy. There you go, anyway. One wave down, like a pro. And I don't know about your people, but I don't know any strategies to get high scores on this game, because there's all that shit on the side with your time and your damage and all that stuff and your accuracy and everything. And I've tried to go for nothing but headshots. I've tried not to miss any bullets, and it doesn't seem to do a damn thing. It's just really weird. So a little rules of this, what I'm going to imply on this first one, is I'm going to use nothing but this shotgun that I've got on here, and I'm going to use Predator missiles for the Juggernauts, because the Juggernauts are a pain in the ass with a shotgun. I do have some good techniques to kill them, though, if you're in need of them. So I'll show you a really, really fun way of taking them on. It doesn't work all the time, but when it does work, it's really, really fun. Look at these spawns. I really don't like the spawns on this survival mode, because they make it so the enemies are constantly up your ass. And unless you're a porn star, it's not the most fun of days, as you can imagine. Oh, any more? Yep, there's you. I saw you, boy. Oh, that was pathetic. There you go. Nice knife. But these first tier of these challenges are exceptionally easy. You can get really high with very little strategy whatsoever, but the later ones get really crazy, and if you've never played them, check out the last tier. The last tier is horrific. You do not start with self-revive. You start with an M16 with a red dot. That's how stupid they get. And it's not the most fun, in all honesty, especially on your own, because there's something about this game mode. I just don't get into it as much as I did Zombies. It doesn't have that allure. It gets kind of boring kind of quick. Oh, that's a dog. Stab! Shit! No! And if you can't quite understand the quick time event with the dogs, do not wait to tap the button, just bash B, you will survive it every time. If you wait to tap it, you will die. I'm living proof of that. Well, I said living. I said living ironically, obviously. And if you're familiar with the YY cancelling or the sprint cancelling on the guns, the sprint cancelling is much better than the YY. The YY on this game is horrific. It works with the shotguns. It's pretty much the only weapon it does work with. Oh, fella. Knife. Run away! Oh, gotta put a shell in. Ah, don't shoot me! That'll be enough. There we go. I can run away. And there's two different types of strategy that you can try on these maps when you want to, do your thing. One of them is to try and kite as best you can, try and run around the map and, oh, Ziff, collateral nearly. Oh, come on, man, give me a 2-4. No luck. And it does work a lot, you'd be surprised. The time when it stops working... Is he crawling? Oh no, he's there. Is is when the dudes with the fads turn up. You know, the guys that are super armoured and they're really quick. As soon as those guys turn up, it just turns into a shit pile. It turns into a, you know, just this bullshit marathon, and there's not much you can do about it. But before then, it works a lot, and if you can get lucky with extreme conditioning and you know, some other strategy that you might have worked at, it can work. But the second strategy that I like to imply is good old-fashioned camping, like camping up the yazoo, because it does work. It's just you've got to have a good spot. Whoa, dude! You cannot take my shotgun shell to the face. So let's check this raid. I've got one guy coming my left, two coming right. Oh, it didn't fire then for some reason. That was weird. Ah, I'm getting shot. One guy there, one guy here. That's you. I saw you. There we go. Stack up. Oh, he didn't stack up. I thought he were gonna. Maybe not. That car's about to either go up or has gone up. I can't quite tell. Whee! There you go, son. That should have been a double, but I'll take a stabber. And that is wave 4. So this is when things are going to start getting a little bit different, because the boss wave's going to come in. If you've not noticed, it's generally the 5th. Every 5 waves, you'll get some kind of boss, some kind of, you know, bigger dude to contest with. And the Juggernauts aren't too bad. The only times the Juggernauts are bad when you're taking on a bunch of guys with them. That is easily the worst part. If you get the... Oh, hello, big lad. If you get the armoured guys, the armoured Juggernauts with the shield, that's a grenade. They can be a little bit worse. You want to watch out for them. And a really good technique for the Juggernauts is, for instance, if he was chasing me up these stairs, I could lay down here on the lip, and I could clip and shoot him in the face. That works wonders. And I might show you that a bit later on a better spot than what I just tried then. Whoa! Bullets just went through you, pal. Come on, son. Play the game. But I don't even know if I've got a Juggernaut here. This might not have been the boss wave. I did not see any helicopters. That's a nice one. One thing that would be cool in this mode, if you got proficiencies, so you could actually mess about with those and see which ones you like. That would be cool, but I don't know, everything about this mode kind of feels cashed in to me, because they haven't tried as many things as I thought they were gonna. And I thought the kill streaks were gonna work like they do in the multiplayer, where every kill you would get one towards it, but they don't, unfortunately. They work in a fashion of zombie style, where you go and buy perks, but on this you go and buy the kill streaks, and I'm not a big fan of that, if I'm honest. I would have liked to, you know, be pulling out the AC-130 and actually using the gunner in it instead of chucking a piece of smoke. But this is the helicopter wave. It's come on wave 6. I haven't played this too much, so I don't really know the nuances of everything. But if the helicopters have the circles like those ones you see now, that means that you can attack them. That means they're not going to drop them. If they're the square ones, it means that they're going to drop a Juggernaut. So just be aware of that. There we go. That's one down. Go and get another Predator to take on the second one, because I'm not wasting my shotgun shells. There's no real point. Be careful of these things as well, because they will light you up quicker than anything on the game, and if you have a shield, they will steal it really quick. I mean, look at that, man. Ah, I'm in trouble. Get up. Clipping. Clipping! It's Clip City! Run away. In we go. Take down his buddy. Speed! There we go. Boss wave down. Bit of parkour just for the fun of it. I don't know why I did that. Right, go and get some ammunition. Come, start this shit. So, another one of the rules I'll be implying is I will be buying ammo, because this shotgun's going to start running dry soon, because people are just not going to be using it. People are going to start getting ACRs, AK-47s, they're going to start getting some crazy stuff. Oh, that was a bad miss. I'll let myself off though. Whoa, got stuck on Clip City again. Guess people in Paris just love clipping. Guess it's just one of those things. So we've got one guy coming this way, he's having a crack. Oh, I don't know why I did that. Stab. But see if it gets a little bit more hectic. Come on, reload the shotgun, bro. Oh, I could buy a perk actually. I've completely forgot. I've just unlocked Sleight of Hand, and Sleight of Hand is massive in this game mode, because you spend more time reloading than you do shooting, which is kind of frustrating. Do not go near the bodies of those exploding guys. They will kill you quicker than anything on this mode. It's kind of stupid if you ask me, but it works. Not too sure why. Good night, son. But, there we go. A couple more down. Shall I get a perk? Shall I not get a perk? To do or not to do? Stalker would be quite good, but I don't aim with the shotgun generally. Steady aim might help. I'm going to get Sleight of Hand. It'll make this a little bit more fun for me. But, what's your people's opinion on the Spec Ops? I know it should be 4-player. Everybody's voicing that opinion. It seems to be the unanimous decision. It's like, how in this modern day and age can you put anything out that's not 4-player? It seems preposterous to everyone, but you know, Activision don't give a shit. They're so focused on sponging the multiplayer and getting as much out of people as they can, because they know people are going to keep playing it, because that's what people do. But it's just a shame. Whoa, buddy. That's not cool. Oh, and I missed both of them. So this is when it starts getting a little bit more hectic. Let's go through the... Oh, look at that sleight of hand, man. I don't even have to do the Y cancel. That shit is so fast. Shoot down. Shoot. Oh, I could have got a too far. Okay, let's get away. So I'm going to start taking a lot more damage now, which kind of sucks, because everybody's getting a little bit stronger. Hello, friend. Just hide behind you. See if they can find me. Go on, lads. I know you're there. Oh, friend. Any more? And you'll notice they don't all try and come the same way. They will try and flank you, like this guy's doing. And then here his buddies down here. But they have to climb, which is hilarious, because you can watch them climb and you can just queue up and take them out like I was just doing then. Whoa. Whoa, boy. Yeah, probably better to run away now. Sleight of hand. Do your thing. There we go. Another wave bites the dust. But I haven't had too much time in these last 2 days to play a lot of Modern Warfare 3, which kind of sucks because I am in that mindset to really want to play it. But have you noticed that it's come out at the same time it does every year, but for some reason this year it seems so much worse, what with Battlefield and Skyrim and whatever game. Like Gears 3 is still something I really want to play. But my main concern is the fact that I've just started my university year, so that makes it even more difficult for me to play. And the third year is always the most difficult, so it's one of those where I feel like I should be doing that more than doing this, even though this is, you know, significantly less stressful, unless you're playing online, and then it's probably more. That car's going, oh, that's a dog. See you later, buddy. And Peter, no animals were harmed in the making of this video game, but a few were shotgunned in the face, so, you know, just let me off. You've got to give me that one small bit of wiggle room. Goodness me, those explosive guys are everywhere. And what's the highest kill streak your people have got? Because I got, I think, 5,000 the other night, because I dropped a Predator down and it got about 6 people. It was one of the best Predators I've done, actually. Because I don't... Whoa, that's a dog. Stab. I hate the dogs. They're the worst part of this game mode. They will mess you up, especially when they get C4 on them, because they force you to move, which is always really gay. But there's another wave anyhow. So my feelings on Spec Ops, the survival mode, because I'm not going to talk about anything else, because I haven't really tried the other bits. It's a fun mode, it's a cool mode, it's got some interesting stuff. Like right now we're going to be taking on the Juggernaut. And it's set up in an interesting fashion. It just should have been 4-player. I think the perks, I think the kill streaks, I think even the weapons should have been completely like zombies. I think you should have to get them off the wall after you've saved some currency. I think it should be a lot more that way. But if you want to know a cheeky way of taking on this guy, circle strafe. It doesn't always work brilliantly, but if you're doing it quick enough, especially if you've got Stalker on, because you can aim and do it. But he has a lot of trouble shooting you, as you can see. And if you've never used your flashbangs against him, feel free, because it does stun him, and you can go up to him and start shitting him on the mouth. But for the most, he's just a Juggernaut, he's nothing special. You can go up to him and do some Arnie lines, all depends on your preference, I guess. And there is an achievement for knifing him if you've not done it. So that would have been an achievement, so dead easy as you can tell. He does get tougher, they does get more frequent. They do come with riot shields. The riot shield guy is worse, I do believe, but if you stay on the ball, you shouldn't have any issue with them. Like up here is a fantastic hiding spot. You can put a turret over there, and you can lay on this step and clip like a mofo and just kill people as they come to you. And you can easily get into mid-20s doing that. It's not... Whoa, that guy's armoured. That guy's not. Whoa, please die. Thank you. A couple more coming this way. See if we can hide behind the plant. They'll never see me. I'm a plant! There's one down. Oh, come on, son, please. Thank you. But just to make it a little bit more interesting, when you're playing with a shotgun, you should always quote Arnold Schwarzenegger when he's putting in the shotgun shells in Terminator 1, and the shopkeeper says to him, I'm sorry, you can't do that, and he just turns around and goes, wrong, and kills a dude. So, if you want to get a little bit more enjoyment out of your shotgun usage, feel free to quote the Austrian Death Machine. It will make you feel better. It always makes me feel better. Stab. But there you go, wave 11 down. And I don't know about your people's feelings, but when you hit wave 20 on survival mode, it just kind of gets a lot less fun, because everybody's armoured. all the enemies start laying claymores. If you've ever died from an explosion and you're not too sure why when there was no enemies around, it generally means somebody put a claymore down, and that somebody's probably one of those assholes that just turn up midway through the 20s and just make everything not that fun. An achievement I don't have on this is to cook a grenade and get that achievement for hitting a bunch of dudes with one, but... Oh wow. It'd been so good if I'd have got it then. That'd have been perfect, but unfortunately, it's not how I roll, apparently. Come on, boy. Oh, and you're down. But running a little bit out of ammo here. Probably should have gone and got more. But it doesn't matter because wave 12 is down. And this enables... Why did I run this way? That is another thing I don't like. I don't like how the ammo boxes and everything are preset in areas because you can't use the full map. You can't, utilize a single area. You've got to keep coming back to this old haunt and this spot. And that makes it so that it's a lot more challenging. If you could do it from anywhere, for instance, if you could, just call up your PDA on your arm or your giant blinged out wristwatch, that to me would be a lot more useful. But I do believe they've done it specifically for balance. They had balance in mind. Sometimes it doesn't seem that way, but they don't want you getting to wave 100, I assume, until, somebody like Syndicate or Yoti Slayer end up doing it, because those guys seem to have this kind of shit down. Oh, that car's gonna go on, grenade. Grenade! Oh, I'm gonna die! Here we go. Shotgun. Oh, nice little kill streak. Do me fine. Come on, you can't take 2 shots. It's a model. Why can't you go akimbo as well? You can go akimbo in the multiplayer, which is gay, but you can't do it in this mode, which would be perfect. Because these aren't humans, I'm not pissing people off. This is AI I'm pissing off. Oh, he didn't put it in! He didn't put it in! There we go. Come on, sleight of hand, should I say. Whoa, 2 guys. That wasn't a double kill. I just got robbed. Officially got robbed. This game is a robbery. Good night, son. But yeah, there's not really much to talk about, so I'm going to talk about some other subjects. I've been playing a game called Valkyrie Profile on the Game Boy DS. I mentioned it when I came back from France. I talked about it at length, and I really, really enjoyed it. And I'm still kind of playing it. I don't play it all that often, but when I do play it is when I get in the bath. I've just got this thing for either when I'm on the toilet or in the bath, I like to play my Game Boy. It's kind of the designated Game Boy zone in my house. And I'm currently working my way through the hardest dungeon, which is the equivalent of prestiging, because you can go through this dungeon 10 times, and every time you go through it, it gets harder than the last time you went through it. So it's not 100... Whoa, is that a dog? That is a dog. Oh, he's messing me up. Fuck off, dog! I'm in trouble. Time to hide. But it's getting systematically more difficult, but RPG's ways of getting systematically more difficult are generally a lot cheesier and cheaper than most games. So instead of it, being more of a challenge because you've got to fight harder things, they'll just unnecessarily... Well, that's another dog. Fuck you, dog. Oh, I missed. Please die, dog! Thank you. It's another Alsatian beating the dust, or German Shepherd, or whatever the hell it is. But they'll just unnecessarily buff every single enemy you come up against, and instead of them having, the standard statistics, they'll have 3 times the stats that you have. And what they've started doing now, I've noticed, is giving them status effects on normal attacks. So anybody that sees us thinking, I don't know what RPGs really are, or the whole, inner workings of them, status effects are something that, ambiently affect your character when you get hit by them, or when you get ailed by them, should I say. Look at these assholes. And some of them can be stupid, like silence, which stops you from using magic. Some of them can be a pain in the ass, like blind, where you can't see, so you can't hit people with your physical attacks. And a lot of the game is built on physical attacks. I'm going to die here if I'm not careful. Whoa, that was close. And various other things, but there are some that are a real pain in the ass. One that is really bad is Paralyze. And everybody should understand what that means, because you can't move, so you can't control that character. And this is a game where one character can make the difference, especially if you have one that's super, super powerful, and I do. And it's just super frustrating, because I was taking on these. Imagine like a Down syndrome squirrel thing that's really fat, and it's got an axe. And when it attacks you with this axe, it petrifies you, which is to turn you to stone, if you didn't know. These are juggernauts, I do believe. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's definitely one. You can see how he's moving a little bit slower than your average dude. That's a juggernaut. That's another juggernaut, and I am out of flashbangs. So, I'm going to use my points to go and grab another Predator missile. But this Down syndrome squirrel that I've just been talking about, it uses its own attack to hit you and turn you to stone. And when you turn to stone, you have to waste a turn unpetrifying that character. And there was 4 of these dudes that could do that ability, 4 of them, and they were all gangbanging my team. And I did have an accessory that, you know, kind of nullified that ability, and it actually made it not quite as bad. But what they did is, they grouped this enemy with a bunch of other enemies that have different status effects. And if you're familiar with you know, Final Fantasy, they had an item called the Ribbon, which made you immune to all status effects, but it was extremely rare and hard to get. Well, on this game, there's something called an Omni check. Oh, I hit that guy too. And I've only got 1 of them, so I can only have so many people wearing that, which is, i.e., 1 person. Oh, these guys suck so bad. I don't like these ACR dudes. They're aggressive, they're armoured, and they're more intelligent because they use cover a lot better. But I gave the rest of my team this ability to withstand those stupid downy squirrels' ability to petrify me, and I just kind of got over the rest of the status effects, and it was just one of those things where I spent more time healing my team of these stupid adversities than I did attacking the enemies, and these are enemies you've got to attack a lot anyway, because they just don't die, because that's how the difficulty's stacked. They make it so every enemy is a tank, every enemy is a pain in the ass, and it really, really frustrated me. In the end, I managed to do it, you know, through sheer... Don't know why I went to that, I need to get ammo. Through sheer stupidity and maybe a bit of sheer luck, I managed to overcome. But I just know there's going to be another one, because I'm currently on the equivalent of the 7th prestige, which is the 7th run through this dungeon. So there's a couple... I've got, like, this one and 2 more in front of me. Oh god, I'm getting railed. Time to run away! But running away doesn't really work against these super accurate guys, because they will pop you from some ridiculous distances. But... that is my, you know, RPG talk for the day. I've not really had much of an opportunity to do so, so it's always nice to, you know, just geek out a little bit on some RPG and drop some knowledge. And if you've never played any of the Valkyrie series, they're definitely one of the most interesting RPGs I've ever played, so I would definitely say check them out. Oh, that ACR is tearing me down. And your life regenerates so slow. Ooh, that was lucky. Come on, boy. 2 shots. That's more like it. Nice little double kill. But I'm going to change the topic now to something a bit closer to Modern Warfare 3, seeing as I am playing it, and it's always good to stay on some kind of concise narrative, I do believe. But the gameplays on YouTube have been so much, you know, more different than I thought they were ever going to be. I thought it was going to be just like Black Ops. Everyone was going to be getting massive scores, crazy gameplays. But the only people that I've seen with, you know, really good gameplay so far has been Mark of J, Sandy Ravage, and I haven't seen any of T Martin's stuff because I only watch his channel occasionally, but apparently T Martin's an absolute beast on this game. I've not seen it myself. But XCal as well, so XCal, Mark of J and Sandy Ravage have been the only real people that have you know, released the kind of content I expected them to. Everybody else has maybe struggled because this game is so different. I don't want to judge them because I don't know them as people, I just see what they post, and it hasn't been, you know, near as spectacular as some of their other cherry-picked stuff. And I don't know if this is a choice by them, you know, to have something that makes a bit more sense. I don't know, but it hasn't been what I've been expecting. And I'm noticing a lot of heartbeat sensors, I'm noticing a lot of camping, I'm noticing, you know, a lot of bitch maneuvers, and, you know, from these people that I mean, they've got a lot of subscribers, and a lot of people that look up to them to do well and have this, you know, this built-up disillusionment that these people have a good game every single game, when in reality, we all know it's not that similar. Unless you are a Sandy Ravage or an XCal where your connection's amazing and you're an amazing player, you're not going to go brilliant every time. Call of Duty's too random, but it's so surprising that people are having so much difficulty, because I don't know, maybe I'm part of that group that idolizes these people and thinks that they don't have any issues, but they really seem to be, and it's kind of crazy. And I'm going to say, what do you people feel like that? Because there is a lot of egos on YouTube now. There didn't used to be so many. It used to be a lot more about, you know, just the community. Whoa, I'm getting beat up. This is a bad corner. I mean, look how much they're taking. Come on, fellas, play the game. There's a knife. And it's just surprised me. But at the same time, I think it's definitely inspirational, because there's a lot of new people, you know, joining on the scene, a lot of good people that are new with a lot smaller sub counts that are probably getting more exposure because they're playing well at this game than they have at the other ones. And that's always a cool and interesting thing. But I don't know, man. there's sometimes when I go onto people's channel and it makes me wonder, how do they get as many subscribers as they've got? Because I just don't get it. I really don't. And I don't want to be that guy that, you know, disses on people, because it's not really who I am. But I'm opinionated, I like to share my opinion, and things that I don't understand, I like to question, and I like to find out why these people are so popular. And especially some, because I'm not going to name names, because everybody's got their favourites, everybody's got somebody that they don't like. But, you know, when you... This is not from a gameplay perspective, by the way, this is purely a commentary perspective. I like listening to people talk over gameplay. I like talking over gameplay, so I've got, you know, both sides of this spectrum kind of mapped out. God damn you, dog, get out of the way. And to me, you've got to either be speaking about something interesting or say it in such a manner that it makes it interesting. They are the two sacrifices that must be made with commentaries. If you don't have that, to me, you're not worth listening to. And there are a lot of people with like 500,000 plus subscribers, and the commentary is just... what is happening? I don't get it. And if it's live comm like I'm doing right now, I do find this much harder than commentating over the video, because I can't think of a topic beforehand. I've just got to roll with it and think of the shit that comes up in my head. And when I'm playing something like this, that's not exactly, you know, inspiring me to say stupid, dumb stuff. I mean, I could throw in a bunch of, you know, your mother jokes, but that just wouldn't be that funny. I like to have a little bit more tact than that. But... like, you listen to him and you just think, this guy is talking shit. He's got no personality in this whatsoever. He's just going through the motions, and it's just not interesting, not enjoyable, and I'm not learning anything. And I don't necessarily mean learning stuff about the game. I mean about anything at all. They're not talking about... there's no subject, there's no substance to these commentaries. It's just, you know, hello, I am so-and-so and so-and-so. This is me doing this on this game. This is this and this. And that's it. They're kind of hanging by their ability to get awesome gameplay, and it just baffles me that people can sit through and listen to it when, in essence, it's just, you know, I did this, this was kind of cool, I shot this, I shot that, that's kind of cool, and, you know, that's it. This is what's going to be in my next video, because I can't think of anything to say in this video, and to me, it's a craft. It's about the full package. It's about making something people want to watch and making something people want to listen to, and if you're not getting that, then you're not doing it right. That's my perspective on it, and I don't want to sound egotistical and think that I do, but I like to think that I can make something entertaining, and when I see stuff that I view to be lesser than my own, it always makes me question who this crowd is that's watching it, and that's what makes me boast this next question is, what do y'all guys think? Who do you think is making content that is nowhere near as good as other people, lesser people on YouTube, and yet still gets, you know, reliably high numbers every single time, and it just baffles you, cause I know I'm baffled by plenty of things that go on YouTube. Many things get me, and a lot of it is personal taste, a lot of it is preference, but, you know, at the end of the day, that's all we've really got. I'm so glad I killed 2 of those juggernauts with that last predator, or else this could get ugly. Oh, maybe not. Teabag on your face, on your face. But, yeah, I mean, like right now, I am currently struggling for a topic to talk about, because I've been playing this now for nearly half an hour, and I don't think I've said a single thing of any real credibility. I'm just running around with the shotgun, doing my thing. And I hope to bring this video out in one piece, but I get the feeling I might have to split it up thanks to how really bad my internet is, and I currently need the toilet. But, you know, I'm gonna... oh, it's the fad guys! No! No! These guys are fast, they're very armoured, and they have a gun that is super accurate and very damaging for them. Not so much for you. Look, 3 shells, 4 shells, and a knife. Goodness me, this is getting stupid. Oh, we're safe though. There's a bin. Hiding behind the safety bin. No, you can shoot me through it. That's not cool. It'd be nice if you could go down there, but apparently they didn't want to include that, so you can't. This is a fantastic spot, by the way. If you lay here, they have a very hard time shooting you. You can shoot them as many times as you want with a shit pistol, because I don't have a good gun, but you get the gist, and they'll just keep coming to you. Now I'm going to hit that guy's body. Look at this. How cheesy is this? And it works with assault rifles. If you've got an assault rifle, you can be a king up here like this. Absolutely fantastic strategy. And it's one of those that's so obvious you don't think to do it, but it works splendidly. But I'm supposed to be using a shotgun, don't know why I put the pistol on. Come on, dude, that was in your face, man. That was like Jenna Jameson. You can't take that. You can as well. Come on! It's not fair. But there's one guy left. Goodness me, son. Sit down. There you go. Oh, so I watched a film the other night called Our Idiot Brother. It had, I think, Paul... Is it Paul Judd or Paul Rudd? I always forget his name, and I don't know why. I'm pretty good with the names, but I forget his. And he played a stoner. He played a full-on, long hair, long beard, hippie stoner kind of character. And he has 3 sisters, and his 3 sisters are quite... Oh, I'm going to die here, because can't get to no cover. Whoa, get a cover. Thank you. And his 3 sisters, one was Emily Mortimer. She's an English actress. She's really good. Her husband was Steve Coogan, who was really funny. He was stealing every scene he was in, because he was playing like this conceited asshole director guy. It was really, really good. And Zooey Deschanel were one of her sisters as well. And another one was the lady who played the urologist in Scrubs, who JD got knocked up, who was also in Zack and Miri, but I always forget her name. She was in it too. And the general premise of the story is he was going... Oh, he's going to screw me up. Look at that, man. Oh, the damage is insane. Come to me, boy. Come to me. Oh, look at him using cover. Can't use cover, son. I use cover. I'm a human. But he's a massive mess up whose life is pretty crap. He's just got out of prison, and his girlfriend kicks him out. So he's going to his sisters, to try and get some place to stay so he can get his feet back underneath him. So I'm going to die. Ah! Blaze of glory! Blaze of glory! Just like Young Guns, Kiefer Sutherland, Emilio Estevez, and Charlie Sheen before he was a crack addict psychopath. Oh, I'm alive. There we go. Go, that's a grenade. And I need ammo, so it's a good job I came down here. But he goes to each of their households, and they each in turn kick him out because he does something that they view ruins their life. For Emily Mortimer, he finds out that her husband's having an affair with a ballerina. For Zooey Deschanel, I can't remember what he did for her. Oh, he basically, she has an affair on her lesbian partner and ends up getting pregnant from it, which is super unlucky, but it's a film, that shit kind of happens. Oh, fella, get back. Get back, you bastard. I'll break your legs. Go on, get down, son. What are they doing? You're too aggressive. I can't win this way. I can't talk and fight this hectically at the same time. What do I look like? But it was... I was on about... Yeah, what it was doing. So she finds out she's pregnant, ruins her life, and the last one is... His sister is a success. One of his sisters is like a successful reporter. She finally gets this big break so that she can do something important instead of, garbage news reporting. And he ends up befriending the person she's interviewing and getting more information out of her. But when it comes to, asking if all of this is true, I'm gonna die so hard. He ends up saying that it isn't. He ends up saying that he made it up. So the credibility completely goes, and he stays kind of true to this friend. As if I got a chance to heal then. That's just fortunate. Yeah, this looks like where it's going to end though, people. I'm getting too close to these guys and there's too many. Ah! Don't kill me! Oh, there's a car. Oh, look at that. Like a pro. Watch a grenade come flying over now. But as you can tell, this shotgun is not the way to go. Moral of the story, anyhow, that film is not brilliant. It's very watchable. It's kind of a feel-good film because it does kind of work out in the end in some bizarre way. When they realise that he's really saved their situations rather than ruining it. And this is the end. I can see it now. Oh, maybe not. Oh, bin of safety. Oh, bin of safety. And it's well acted. It's filler. It's not going to change your life. It's not going to make you, roll on the floor laughing. But there's some couple of really funny stoner moments that I've got to admit I did enjoy. I did have a nice little chuckle from them. 3 shells? Seriously, bro? What the hell is on your face, Chuck Norris's chin? Why? No, bin of safety! Oh, wow, that car went up. That saved my ass, that did. Any more? You want to go, Effie? Oh, and there's a chopper. Who knew? Who knew? Which means I'm going to have to run out now and get a Predator missile. Look at that, 50,000. This could also be a good video guide on how to get 50,000 points, or 50,000 money, sorry, in a game. Do you see that just there? Oh, don't kill me, dude. Don't kill me, brah. Oh, get inside. He's inside. Ooh, that was lucky. Have you noticed how you can't use your Predator when you're injured? You've got to wait for your life to come back. That is bullshit. I do not like it. There we go. See you later, friend. But I don't think I'm going to survive much longer. It just seems kind of impossible. I'm going to go and get some more ammo and hopefully go down in a blaze of glory. Please feel free to drop comments telling me what you thought of this, and if you want me to change it in any way to make it more enjoyable, because I don't know how fun this is going to be. This could be the most boring, 40 minutes of your life, or however long I've survived for. Goodness me, dude, just... Whoa! No! It's a I did not see a chopper. How did I not see that? Yeah, this is where it ends, people. Oh no! Oh, that doesn't count. I'm not going to use the perk. This has gone on long enough, but thanks for watching, people, and as always, you take care now.